Well, these drone videos are pretty quiet, so I'll throw in a brief commentary here. This first bit was actually shot on the 31st of May. It was after pretty good rain we'd had. You can see the clouds to the north are still fairly dark and rolling by, and we were getting some pretty good sunny breaks coming through at this time. So I thought I'd get up and take a few shots of video. You can actually see the shadows of the clouds down on the ground here in this angle. The darker patches, of course, are water. That's a big one out there southwest of me. Surprisingly, as dry a spring and winter as it's been, those big bodies of water are still fairly significant. You can especially see them looking against the sun. Fairly dark in the northwest again. So on the 9th of June, I thought it was a good chance to go out and do a little drone shooting. Coming zooming in over the Merck here. I was parked beside the earliest wheat field I planted. Oh, I can't remember just when. I'm going to say 12th of May, thereabouts. It looks really good from the ground, but from overhead it looks a little on the patchy side. That dark green strip in front of the car is, I'm not sure if that's a patch where I doubled over with the anhydrous or with seeding. But in any case, it definitely shows up extra thick and green. The light areas are actually old canola stubble and straw from the previous crop last year. They show up surprisingly from overhead, not so much from the ground. Anyway, coming in for a landing here, and we're going to just jump back here to the 31st of May for a little more looking down on the home farm. That's the old pasture and log barn area there in the center of the screen. That's supposed to be canola field to the left, but it's very slow emerging. The neighbor's wheat field on the right is, well, at that point it was a little patchy looking, but as of today it's up good and thick and green. The heavy rains we've been getting here the past 2 weeks have really brought some of the crops on. Canola, for some reason, is patchy, at least on mine. I'm thinking I might have got some of it down too deep in the search for moist soil seeding this spring. It's going to be definitely 2 stages of crop out there. The early canola came up and it's big and probably ready to spray for weeds now. And right beside it there will be little tiny plants just emerging from the ground. So I guess it'll turn out. Canola is wonderful stuff for filling in the gaps. I've seen it in the past where it looked thin enough that you'd almost consider reseeding, and by swathing, harvest time, it thickened up and produced a pretty nice crop. Anyway, the grass in the yard is looking kind of dull and brown and patchy. Tough winter, I guess.